Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday afternoon inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse on the campus of Valley City State University. This is the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament, day number 2, where today 2 teams will be eliminated. 2 teams will make it to the region tournament by making it to the district championship, and 4 teams will play in a win-or-go-home contest tomorrow, barring on what Mother Nature has in store. Welcome to our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. They got the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. You can contact them today at IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Let's recap what happened back on Friday here in the district tournament. Sargent County upended Maple River 56-47. Colton Cadoon and Luke Martinson with 14 points each in the win. Well, for the Raiders, led by the double-double performance of T. Silling and the 17 points of Carter Bosch. The Oaks Tornadoes and the Weimar-Lidgerwood Warbirds, it was an up-and-down affair. Warbirds was 67 points. Oaks was 60. The Warbirds, 4 players in double digits, paced by Hunter Dunn with 17 points. While for the Tornadoes, the 21 points of Eddie Garza and the double-double of Roddick Schmidt. Others in the quarterfinals, the Hankinson Pirates outscored Tri-State 20-6 in the fourth quarter. Cooper Bull with 7 threes and 24 points, both career highs for the Hankinson Pirate backcourt here for Hankinson. And then Barnes Sky North defeated Richland 54-41 in that game. Jonah Harstead lost a little bit of a tooth, but he scored 13 points. Oliver Hansen with 16 points for Barnes County North. So today, Maple River Oaks in game number 1, followed by Tri-State and Richland in game number 2. Sargent County, Weimar-Lidgerwood in our first semifinal. Then our second semifinal will feature Hankinson and Barnes Sky North. We'll take a quick break, dive into this matchup a little bit more, get to our coaches' conversation. That and more still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
There's a lot to see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun, bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need. Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today on yourliveevent.com, taking a look at both of our camera angles early on in this one as we will bring you our fan cam here today. Also a reminder, coming up later this week on yourliveevent.com, we will have on the North Dakota side our audio-only coverage of the North Dakota Division A and the North Dakota Division B girls basketball tournaments. Congratulations goes out to Nathan Hoots and the Maple River Raiders with a comeback victory over Langdon area Emor Munich back again. That was on Saturday, and also we will follow the Sargent County Bulldogs with Coach Randy Searstead, and also the Mayport CG Patriots in Jamestown. We'll have those games for you here on yourliveevent.com. In Minot, we will follow Northern Cass with head coach DC Lucas, and happy birthday, Jason Brent and the Thompson Tommies as they are making their way to Minot, the only team unbeaten in Division A girls basketball. So a reminder, we will have all the games for Maple River girls basketball, Sargent County, and Mayport CG, win, lose, or draw on the opening day throughout Thursday through Saturday here on yourliveevent.com for our audio-only coverage. Taking a look at District 2, as we will keep you apprised of what's going on out at the Jamestown Civic Center as well. Kidder County against Medina Pingree Buchanan in one loser out game. Then it's South Border and Napoleon Gacko Streeter in the other. 5 through 8 seeds will play each other in the loser out, while seeds 1 through 4 made it to the semis. In the semifinals, it's Edgeley Cullum Montpelier against Lamort Litchfield Mary and the Lobos, and then Linton HMB will square off with the Ellendale Cardinals. That'll be a little bit later on. Again, that's the District 2 boys basketball tournament. This season between the Oaks Tornadoes and the Maple River Raiders, Oaks 1-0, defeating Maple River nearly a month ago to the date back on January the 20th in Oaks. 62-35 was the final in that one, where the Oaks Tornadoes upended the Maple River Raiders. Maple River on the season, the 1-2 combination of Carter Bosch and T. Silling, but we've seen at times a Blake Thor can get going, a Connor Dahl can get going, and Wisniewski can do a lot of the dirty work here for the Raiders. Well, for the Oaks Tornadoes, Eddie Garza at 6'4", the junior forward, 12 points, 8 rebounds. Then you have Trey Skoglund, the son of Jeremy, with 17 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And Roddick Schmidt, as we mentioned, had a double-double in their loss against the Warbirds back on Friday. Oaks can also come at you in a multitude of different directions here today. We're going to take a break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into this matchup a little bit more. We'll get to our coaches' conversation, that and more still to come here today inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. This is the North Dakota District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Geothermal Solutions is your full-service contractor for geothermal heating and cooling. By putting in geothermal, you will have superior comfort and dependability while saving you money. Geothermal Solutions handles commercial and residential. Geothermal Solutions is located at 311 Main Avenue South in Hankinson. Give Eric and Bob a call at 701-242-7252. That's Geothermal Solutions in Hankinson for all your geothermal heating and cooling needs.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Make sure you check out our website, yourliveevent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. While searching Your Live Event, you can check out shows including the Your Live Event Coaches Show every Wednesday night at 7 with local towns and teams that we're able to get the coaches on, do our senior spotlight, that and more here on yourliveevent.com. The Maple River Raiders, this is their, their third year in the co-op history. 4-15 2 years ago, 9-12 a season ago, losing to Kindred in the Region 1 opening round. And the Maple River Raiders this season, 6-15 overall. The big keynote for Maple River is minimizing teams to under 53 points. The opposition this season is a perfect 15-0 when they score 53 or more points. That's all the losses for Maple River. When the opposition doesn't score 53, meaning 52 or less, Maple River is 6-0. While for the Oaks Tornadoes, taking a look at what they did from a season ago, 4 wins and 16 losses. So this has already been improvement for head coach Jeremy Skoglund just from 1 year to the next. 11 wins, 9 losses on the year. They've lost 3 straight games, including a 3-point loss against the Warbirds of Waimea-Lidgewood. But for both of these teams here today, your 1 win ultimately getting to a region qualifier tomorrow, and then from there making it to the region tournament, where the Region 1 Division B tournament will be at the Jamestown Civic Center on Monday, March the 4th. Latest Division B basketball poll coming out in the state has 7 through 10 in a row, all out of Region 1, with EKM at 7. At number 8 is Hankinson, number 9 Linton HMB, and number 10 Sargent County. So just getting to the region tournament, again, it's going to be well balanced and should make for a lot of fun from a basketball fan's perspective. North Star, the number 1 team, followed by Glenelg and Hebron at number 2. Bishop Ryan 3 with Bowman County 4, and West Hope Newburgh at number 5. Then Wilton Wing, again, number 6. But just in Region 1, EKM, Hankinson, Linton HMB, and Sargent County, again, all in the latest Division B boys basketball poll. We're inching closer to the starting lineups and the opening tip. When we come back after this, we'll hear from the coaches, Jeremy Skoglund of the Oaks Tornadoes and Maple River's Jay Koka. That's all coming up before our starting lineups and the opening tip today inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. This is the District 1 boys basketball tournament.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today, it is game number 1 of 4 of the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Joining us now from the Oaks Tornadoes, that is Jeremy Skoglin here, the head coach. And Jeremy, for you guys, a up and down kind of affair with the Wyoming-Ridgewood Warbirds back on Friday. So what do you take from that game here for game number 2 of the District Tournament against the Maple River Raiders here later this afternoon?
Yeah, in that game we just lost our focus on defense and playing man-to-man. We just weren't communicating and doing the things that we know how to do. We really concentrated on that hard between games and worked on it. I think we cleared up a lot of things over the weekend here, and the guys look ready to go.
Someone who had a really nice performance from the free throw line, but also good paint touches was Eddie Garza. Obviously, that's going to be a matchup with Maple River here today, but what did you see from Eddie's play that you liked and that you hope to carry over here in this tournament?
Yeah, when Eddie comes and brings his aggressiveness and wants the ball in the paint, he's one of the toughest centers in the state, in my mind. He can really put points up on the board fast, and he's strong and he's athletic. A guy that can shoot both inside and out. He really gets a lot of things going for us, and the guys feed off of him a lot.
When you look at Maple River, I guess who stands out here with the Coach Coca team the second time you're going to play him here, Jeremy?
Yeah, we definitely got to put our focus on the T. Silling kid, number 20. He's definitely a guy that they like to play through. 30, the Bosch kid, really gets up and down the floor quick. He's an elite guard with his speed and his handles, and definitely becomes a threat. And then we got to watch that number 34. I don't recall his name, but he can spot up in the corner and hit a three when he's needed to. So we really got to focus on those guys, and we can't get in trouble like we did with Weinmere. We know the guys that score. We let the guys that shouldn't get ahead of us in Weinmere, and we need to have 5 guys play D tonight.
Final thing for you, Jeremy, before I let you go, that probably alludes to the next question. For 32 minutes of basketball, what do you want to see from your club to get to that region qualifier, roughly 24 hours from now?
We need to be relentless on defense. Our effort has to come out and be solid from the start to the finish, and then we just got to have fun on offense. Our shots are fall. We've got shooters all over the floor, so if we just go out and play relentless D and just let our offense have fun, we should put ourselves in a spot, hopefully, at the end of the game.
Jeremy, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here today.
Appreciate it.
That again, the Oaks Tornadoes head coach Jeremy Skoglin will continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Join us now on our Irie Insurance pregame show for the head coach of the Maple River Raiders. That is Jay Coca, game 1 of 4 here from the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. And Jay, as you get ready for the Oaks Tornadoes, we'll talk about them in a moment. But what did you like most about your team's performance against Sargent County back on Friday? They kind of hope to replicate here for the second game of the district tournament.
I like the way our kids competed on both ends of the court and stuck to our game plan throughout. Could have been easily where our guys got off of the game plan when we're down 15 in the first half, but we stuck to what we were doing, reverse the ball, try and limit their possessions offensively, and I thought we did a good job really in the third quarter defensively of locking them down and limiting them and giving us an opportunity.
When you look at Oaks, obviously Eddie Garza is a big guy, figuratively and literally had 21 points, nearly a double-double. Skoglin can obviously be a factor too, so where does it start from a coach's point of view here when you go up against the Tornadoes?
Yeah, we talked about that in our game plan this weekend when we met. We got to stay on the low side of Garza when he's at the eye post, eliminate that penetration he has, and stay down on him. He likes to spin, likes to shot fake. Same with Skoglund. He wants to get in the middle, make decisions. And we got to get out on their shooters, number 13, number 5, make sure they're locked down, and we want those guys to put the ball on the floor. We feel that gives us the best chance, and we're going to switch defenses up again today and look to jam the middle and take some of those guys away, Skoglund and Garza in the middle, and make sure we get out on their shooters.
When you look at Carter Bosch, his game has continued to evolve, especially getting into the paint. We saw a crow hop a couple times, saw a nice little push and teardropper. What have you liked about Bosch's play, that he can still attack the interior of a defense, even though I know some people look at him, he's maybe 5'4", 5'5" on a good day, some people might say.
Yeah, I think Carter's evolving. I think he's playing within the offense. I mean, we want him to score, but there's times where he doesn't need to score. I think he's letting those things come to him right now, and I think he's being very unselfish. And I think over the last couple of weeks, that's been big for Carter, and it's been big for our basketball team. So just playing within our offense and understanding, we want you to score, but you don't have to score. Finding the open guy, continue to push the ball with him. He's quick, he can score all over the floor, and I think he's growing in that aspect for us.
Final thing for you, Coca, before I let you go, 32 minutes basketball, what do you need to do to get to a game on Tuesday afternoon for a region qualifier?
Well, we need to keep the game close, and we need to close the game out, and we need to win a close game here. We know these games are going to be close. We know these games are going to be tough. We got to defend. We got to run our offense effectively and efficiently, and in a close game, we got to find a way to score and take the lead down the stretch. So those are the big things for us today, and before we go, shout out to our girls, and Coach Hoot says pretty remarkable, pretty cool what's happened with them Saturday and moving forward. So we wish them the best moving forward as well.
Yeah, we'll see if the Raider vibe can continue here today. Coach Coca, as always, thanks so much for your time.
All right, thanks, Chase.
And again, the head coach of the Maple River Raiders, Jay Coca, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
As we're drawing closer to our final segment here on our Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com, let's get into some of the players to watch out for here in this one. And a reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the board of directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association and those ADs within District 1 as well. If you missed any of our coverage on Friday, you can simply do so by going to our website, yourliveevent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, search Your Live Event, and search the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Put your favorite team in there, Maple River, Oaks, etc., and you can rewatch the game as well. For the Maple River Raiders, T. Silling with a 15-point 10 rebound performance against Sargent County, and then Carter Bosch found his way to the paint a lot for the 5'7" junior guard. 17 points and 4 assists for Bosch as well. The biggest thing for Maple River, as it's been all season, we've seen at times Blake Thor go off. We've seen Connor Dahl get involved in the offense, particularly from beyond the arc. Kobe Wisniewski can be a sneaky player with offensive putback and second chance rebounds, but they just need someone else outside of T. Sillen and Carter Bosch to score. Yes, they're probably going to score a vast majority, 50 points, 50% of their points or more, but if they can just get one other player to get in double digits, that makes this Maple River offense that much more difficult to try to guard and go up against. Well, for the Oaks Tornadoes here this season, it has been balanced scoring. They got 4 players that average double digits. Trey Skoglund, the senior, leading the way with 14 points. Might not have had his most efficient offensive game against the Warbirds, but he did have 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Eddie Garza was the dude on the interior, the 6'4" junior forward with 21 points and 7 rebounds. Then the double-double performance that you saw with Roderick Schmidt with 10 points and 11 boards. And then Bo Thorpe hit 4 3-pointers. He went 4 of 10 from beyond the arc for the Tornadoes. So same thing here. Oaks, if you try to take just Garza away as an example and you double and you try to hedge on in front of them, they got different guards coming out that can hurt you, and also a 6'3" freshman forward in Giles Meyer off the bench here for the Oaks Tornadoes. So those are some of the players to watch out for. Oaks averaging 56 points per game defensively, giving up 52. For Maple River, they're averaging 49 points per game, while defensively giving up 55 points per contest. Again, after the conclusion of this game, roughly at around 4:30, we will get to the Tri-State Tigers and the Richland Colts in our second loser-out game. Then it will be the semifinals following that. Sargent County, Waimea Lidgerwood at 6 o'clock, followed by the Hankinson Pirates and the Barnstable North Bison roughly at 7:30 then. The Mother Nature is going to be the big key cog. Right now, everything is scheduled for tomorrow, but what we get in the overnight, into the evening hours, into the morning, we'll find out what tomorrow has in store. As tomorrow, we have our region qualifiers at 4:30 and 6 with the District 1 Championship. That'll be at 7:30 as well. Again, that is the schedule for the rest of the 2024 Division B District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Maple River Oaks followed by Tri-State and Richland. 2 teams will be eliminated after our first 2 games, and then we'll get 2 teams punching their ticket to the region tournament respectively, going to the championship, and then we'll have 4 teams competing for a region qualifier. That'll be upcoming again, scheduled for tomorrow. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Our officials here in this one, Logan Finkston, Hunter Finkston, and Cale Hamry. When we come back after this, it'll be the starting lineups and the opening tip. This is day number 2 of the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
The dedicated staff at Waimea Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Waimea Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Waimea Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer, as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WaimeaAuto.com. Waimea Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Waimea.
We your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops.
personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
As we get you ready here for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. Calling all sports fanatics, it's time to unleash your inner athlete at Fargo's Sports Complex. Go online to empirefargo.org. That's, again, empirefargo.org. As we get you ready for the starting lineups here for the Oaks Tornadoes, they'll go like this. Christopher Titus, the 5'10 junior guard. Also from there, you got Trey Skoglund, the 6-foot senior, averaging 14 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Bo Thorpe, the 6-foot freshman guard with 4 threes in the loss back on Friday. Roddick Schmidt, the 6'1 junior. Schmidt at 6'1", and then Eddie Garza, the 6'4 junior forward here for the Tornadoes. So Titus, Skoglund, Thorpe, Schmidt, and Garza. The Tornadoes 11 wins and 9 losses on the season. Head coached by Jeremy Skoglund, as both of these teams are looking to make their way to a region qualifier tomorrow afternoon. The Oaks Tornadoes out in their black uniforms with orange numerals and lettering outlined in white with Oaks across the front. Now we turn our attention to the Maple River Raiders, the home team on our scoreboard today. As Maple River in their white uniforms will roll like this. Preston Dow's a 5'11 sophomore guard, can also play that stretch forward spot for Preston Dow's. You have T. Silling, the 6'3 junior forward, averaging a double-double per contest. From there, Carter Bosch, the 5'7 junior guard. Bosch averaging 14 points per game. Connor Dahl, the 5'10 senior. And then Kobe Wisniewski, the 6'4, the 6-foot sophomore forward again for Maple River. Dow, Silling, Bosch, Dahl, and Wisniewski. Maple River head coached by Jay Koka with a mark of 6 wins and 15 losses here on the season. The Raiders out in their white uniforms with blue numerals and lettering with the Raiders across the front, outlined in right. That is our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. Don't wait any longer for one-on-one personalized coaching to open gym sessions to check out Joey's favorite, the bounce houses. That's all at the empirefargo.org. Again, empirefargo.org. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes here in this one as we get this one ready to tip off just after the 3 o'clock hour on an opening Monday afternoon. 4 games on Slit today. This one will be tapped and won by the Maple River Raiders here with Preston Dow's. So for Maple River, they will come out and see Oaks go a little zone defense. Connor Dahl top of the key as they reverse it around the horn here. As this one continues to work, good hands defensively by Skoglund as that one is tipped out of bounds. One thing that Jeremy Skoglund mentioned on our pregame show, saying they have to be very active defensively here today against this Raider club. Up top, Dow's left wing, now to Dahl. Dahl looking for a teammate, reverse it around the horn to Bosch. Baseline looking on the inside, good hedge by Garza to get the steal here for the Tornadoes. So Oaks with an opening defensive stop. Now we'll see where Maple River goes as they go a little man defense. Skoglund dribble handoff. This will go in the hands of Thorpe. Thorpe making his way to the paint. Double comes. Kick now to Skoglund. Skoglund to Thorpe. Right wing rips it through. Back to Skoglund. Skoglund, nice dribble pass across the way on the bounce pass. Spinning, shooting, and there's a block shot by Silling off of Roddick Schmidt. So both teams early on very active here in the opening possession. Oaks with 9 seconds on the shot clock to inbound the basketball, as they will handle it with Bo Thorpe. And right now, Gail Hamrick talks it over with Garza and Silling, saying, hey, you can both try to get the advantage you want, but let's not do anything too extracurricular here early on the first quarter. Thorpe, jumper, left wing coming, got it. Bo Thorpe with his 5th three-pointer of the tournament. And for the Oaks Tornadoes, they take the opening lead on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Carter Bosch weaving his way now to Dahl. Dahl jumper left wing for the answer. Can't get it. Rebound Wisniewski. Wisniewski finds Bosch. Bosch at the free throw line looking for a teammate. Finds one with Downs now to Silling as Maple River resets. Wisniewski gets it out of a double. Dow's pass by Skoglund tipped out of bounds, but Wisniewski goes back to what we chatted about on our pregame show, saying he's going to get second and third chance opportunities for the Raiders, as we'll see a timeout here for Jay Koka. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC. While supporting them group and improving the great rural communities that they serve, they're more than just a bank. They're a community partner. Member FDIC, equal housing lender again with Bank North. So after the timeout for Coach Koka, Dahl coming through the paint, finds it. Now to Wisniewski, to Dow's. This one is tipped out. Wisniewski's going to have to look to drive or possibly look for a post player, as he's just looking to reverse it right away. And if that continues on this zone, Oaks will start to bait him a little bit and try to get in that passing lane and see if they can get a steal. For the Raiders, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bosch, there's a foul. Coming on the hedge was Titus, his first, and the team's first. And you get to this time of the season now, for some teams, this could be the final game of some of the seniors. Maple River with 2 with Caleb Dow's and also Connor Dahl. Fresh 35 on the shot clock here, as we'll see what Maple River can utilize. Dow's will handle the rock back up top to Wisniewski as we reverse it now to Bosch. Coming off that stagger is Dahl. Connor Dahl, right-handed side to Wisniewski. Wisniewski with a couple hard dribbles, making his way to the paint. Wisniewski off the window, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, for Dow's, not at all. And for Maple River, another chance to take some more time off the clock here offensively. For the Oaks Tornadoes, they just have one senior in Trey Skoglund, so both teams returning to plenty next season. Silling, jumper, rattling out, no good. Rebound, Wisniewski. Wisniewski with the dribble back to Bosch. And for Carter Bosch and the Raiders, can they finally get the lid off the scoreboard here? Still scoreless here for Maple River. Dahl, left-handed side, Wisniewski makes the cut through. Dahl drive off the window, can't get it. There's a defensive board for Roddick Schmidt. Maple River had their chances. The Tornadoes now in the front court will utilize the basketball. Right-handed side to Skoglund, back up top against this 2-3 active zone now for the Raiders. Skoglund making his way to Thorpe, left-handed side. This will go in the hands of Titus. Back to Thorpe to Skoglund. Maple River trying to pack the paint a little bit, not get Garza the basketball. Well, here it goes. Garza inside, off the window, count it for 2. Garza with the and one. Oaks did a good job reversing the basketball, and as they did, able to get the little seal there by Garza on the interior. Silling picks up the foul, his first, team's first, and the Oaks Tornadoes with an and one opportunity. Garza 7 of 8 from the free throw line against the Warbirds. Free throw attempts will be off the back iron, out of bounds, and off of Oaks here in Roddick Schmidt. So from a Tornado perspective, haven't had the ball a lot in the last 90 seconds, but you're able to extend your lead here in the first quarter. Bosch taking the ball screen, making his way now to Wisniewski on the interior. Silling spinning on Garza, off the window, can't get it. Silling with the offensive rebound, and Silling will go to the free throw line. T 3 of 4 in the tournament. Foul will come across on Titus. It'll be his second, team second here for head coach Jeremy Skoglund, as he will have to go to the bench for the first time here this afternoon. Branson Sanger, the 5'9 sophomore, hit 2 threes against the Warbirds. Will be checking in as Silling hits the first free throw attempt and allows the Raider faithful to take a seat. Second free throw here for Silling, trying to make it a one-possession game early. Still to come, Richland and Tri-State in game number 2 of our loser-out contest. Second one rattling in and out, no good. Rebound coming down here to Garza, and the Tornadoes will go the other side of the floor. Both Thorpe right at the key. Back to the right-handed baseline now to Thorpe. Tornadoes work it, right baseline, trying to see if they can find Garza on the high post. Thorpe playing a little hot potato with Skoglund now to Sagert. Sager with those off-color shoes, one little being a little gold, the other a light blue. Right-handed side, Skoglund rips it through, jumper, foul coming And just enough here for Preston Dowse to pick up the foul, his first, team second, as Oaks will head to the free throw line with Trey Skoglund. Trey 1 of 2 so far in the tournament from the stripe as the Tornadoes with a chance to extend their lead here midway through the first quarter. Free throw opportunity is in. You win this game, you're scheduled to play tomorrow at 4:30 in a region qualifier against the loser of Sargent County and of Barnes County North and Hankinson. Again, the 2-3 of Barnes County North and Hankinson will play later tonight. You win this game, that's who you're going to go up against, one of those two clubs. You lose this game and your season comes to a close. Bosch, right-handed side, bounce pass now to Dowse. Dowse, high post to Silling. Silling, nice little curl hop in the paint off the window, got it to go. T. Silling, nice little spin, hop, and finish for 2. He must play Frogger. It's now 6-3 Oaks. Up by 3. Right-handed side, Skoglund. Skoglund right of the key as the Tornadoes given now to Sagert. Back up top to Thorpe, who's already hit a triple here today. Sagert, dribble enters, still left wing. Garza still posting up. Trying that low to high. The high is Garza, the low is Schmidt. They give it now to Skoglund. Jumper and ball reversal here for the Tornadoes. They've been able to get good looks, get to the free throw line. They're not forcing a lot against this 2-3 zone, being very patient here in the half court. And Oaks takes a 5-point lead. Dowse in the backcourt picks it up after it was deflected there by Schmidt. Carter Bosch now to Dahl. Dahl finds Bosch. Bosch gets to the paint, jumper on the way, can't finish. Rebound on the interior to Schmidt. And for the Tornadoes here, they want to push in transition. Here goes Garza. Garza right to the paint, and a blocking foul. Foul on Preston Dowse, his second, team's third, and it will be Oaks with the basketball here in the front court. As Blake Thor will check into the game for Preston Dowse. Thor, the 5'11 sophomore guard, 7 points and 3 rebounds on Friday afternoon. This one easy. Skoglund for 2 on the slip. Trey Skoglund now has 5 of the Tornadoes' 10 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Go to dhbanknd.com. On the interior, Thor left-handed side, tapped out of play. Hamry says it was not deflected off a white jersey, but less deflected off a black jersey here in the Tornadoes. As this one will be to the top of the key here for the Raiders, and Carter Bosch now to Thor. Thor finds Bosch. Bosch now to Wisniewski. On the interior goes Silling, double comes. Silling looking for the skip to Thor, and this one will be a turnover here on Maple River. So Oaks doing exactly what Jeremy Skoglund mentioned in our pregame show. Know where T. Silling and Carter Bosch is. Find a way to get a hand on Connor Dahl and then try to force someone else to beat you. Every time Silling gets the ball inside, it's a double, if not more, coming. Skoglund left wing to Sagert. Sagert making his way to the baseline, guarded by Wisniewski. Back up top for Oaks as they work it right-handed side. Thorpe to the top of the key. Skoglund, high post touch. Garza, nice reversal. Thorpe, right wing, 3! Tickles the twine! Both Thorpe with his second three-pointer. He's got 6. The Tornadoes with their first double-digit lead of the contest. Bosch to Thor. Back to Carter. Carter, jumper from 13 feet, got it to go. Carter Bosch with his first field goal of the afternoon. The Raiders are back within single digits, and that's what Bosch did so well against Sargent County. About that 10 to 15-foot mid-range game, getting in the paint, collecting himself. Either had that floater or that push shot. Garza right-hand side as they working out of Skoglund. Skoglund on the interior to Schmidt. Schmidt lost it for a moment. Back up top as they work it to Thorpe. He wants another one. Rainbow 3 will go short. Rebound saved by Sagert and doesn't draw iron. Shot clock now to 7. Skoglund comes into this one. 3 on the way. Got it. It's a triple for the Tornadoes. Skoglund now with 8. The third 3 of the opening quarter for Oaks. Bounce pass, Wisniewski on the inside. Silling spins, lost it. This one goes in the hands of Dahl looking for the answer 3. This one will be long. Rebound tapped down the hands of the Tornadoes with both Thorpe. Thorpe crossing the timeline now as Oaks reverse it to Skoglund. Wants another 3. College range. Book it. He's a stat stuffer on a Monday afternoon. Trey Skoglund with 11 here for the Tornadoes. Carter Bosch in the front court to Thor. Thor gives it to Dahl. About 3-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here as this one is kicked into the front row with Roddick Schmidt. Substitution was coming in for Maple River will be Preston Dowse. As coming out will be Wisniewski. Maple River, a field goal by Bosch and a field goal by Silling with a team free throw. One for the Oaks Tornadoes again. 4-3 so far here in this first quarter has ballooned this game out to 14 points. Turnover on Maple River, this one with Preston Dowse. So for the Tornadoes right now, they will be on the far sideline and a chance to put an exclamation point here in this opening 8 minutes with a made field goal. Tornado scheme averaging 56 points per game as they are a third of the way there so far here in the opening minutes. Skoglund, ball screen coming. Skoglund rising, shooting short. Rebound here to Silling with 3. Silling with 2. Silling looking to get the pass off, and Skoglund taps that one out of bounds. 1.4 remaining here in the quarter. Bosch in the backcourt gets the half-court shot off and nearly banked it in. That's how we'll end our first quarter play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's a 14-point margin here for the Oaks Tornadoes.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com as our fan cam shows the Maple River girls basketball team. Congratulations to them and Nathan Oots in the Maple Valley and the Hope Page student sections here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. We'll have coverage of the District 1, of the State B girls basketball tournament. That'll be starting on Thursday. We'll have all the games for you here on YourLiveEvent.com for our audio-only broadcast. So, again, congratulations goes out to all the Region 1 teams. And from District 1, again, in Maple River, you had Sargent County with Coach Searston and Coach Ency of EKM all making it to the Jamestown Civic Center on Thursday. We'll have coverage again of Maple River, Sargent County, and Mayport CG with our audio-only broadcast beginning on Thursday afternoon. So after the quarter break, Skoglund makes his way around the horn to the left baseline. Skips it up top to Bo. Thorpe taking the ball screen. Jumper on the way. Off the mark. Rebound tapped in the hands of Connor Dahl. Good D here by Maple River, especially on the box out there. Blake Thor back up top now to Bosch. Bosch will utilize it for the Raiders. Crossing over. Dowse. High post touch to Thor. Left wing now to Dahl. Connor, bounce pass for the Raiders. Bosch, this one goes to the hands of Dowse and off the hands of Skoglund. As now Maple River will make another substitution as Kobe Wisniewski will check into the game here for Maple River as Preston Dowse will check out. Raiders with 11 seconds on the shot clock here. Bosch, bounce pass, and we'll see a traveling violation on the Raiders. From a Raider perspective, you still got 3 quarters ahead of you. You were down by double digits against Sargent County and then came all the way back, got it to a 2-point game. Well, don't forget the Oaks Tornadoes. This is the old proverbial, you got the nail right there. It's just hammer it in a little bit more and see if you can get this one up to 20 or 25 points before you get to the half and try to put this game nearly to bed by the time you get to intermission. Here's a 3, Sager, long rebound, Skoglund, power dribble, nice little slip pass across the paint for Roddick Schmidt for his first field goal of the afternoon. Bounce pass, left-handed side, Dahl, left wing 3 coming. That'll go long off the back iron. One and done here is now Trey Skoglund gets the rebound. Skoglund right of the key finds Garza. Garza, nice little step inside the paint for 2. Eddie Garza has 4. And the Tornadoes are all out in front here in this one. Dahl at the left wing, bounce pass here to Bosch. Wisniewski finds Bosch. Carter to Dahl. Silling making his way inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound to the Tornadoes here. Bo Thorpe. Oaks the other side of the floor. Left wing. Schmidt to Thorpe around the horn now to Skoglund. Baseline Sagert. Right pocket 3. This one got the shooter's roll to go. Branson Sagert with the triple. The 5th made 3 here for the Tornadoes. Rising Thor, 3-pointer with the answer here for the Raiders, and a timeout on the floor. Blake Thor hits the triple here for Maple River. With 5:38 left to play in the first half, the Tornadoes with the ball when we return.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
There's a lot to see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun, bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. It's a 26-8 lead here for the Oaks Tornadoes as Coach Jay Koka calls his second timeout. Now their team has committed a foul here in the second quarter. 5 between the pair so far in the opening quarter. Skoglund jumper, 13-footer short. Rebound Garza. Garza on the inside over Silling for 2. Eddie Garza, the 6'4" junior forward, now has 6. Schmidt with 3 assists. Thorpe and Garza with 2 apiece as well for the Tornadoes. Ball gets worked around the horn to Dahl to the baseline, now to Silling. Silling doubled here. Able to get the skip to Bosch. Bosch now to Dahl. Dahl with it nearly an over and back with Wisniewski. Dahl, left wing jumper just inside the 3-point line, got it to go. Connor Dahl with his first field goal, and for the Maple River Raiders now in double digits, trailing it by 18. From a Maple River perspective, got to chip this one down to 13, 14 points before you get to the half, if not more. From the Oaks Tornadoes perspective, you're up by 14 going into the quarter. Now you're up by 18, and with free throws upcoming, and Silling picks up his second foul. He will pick up his second, team's first of the quarter, and 2 free throws here for Trey Skoglund. Skoglund playing like a senior with your season on the line. Again, the only senior here for Oaks with 11 points. 2 threes, 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far this afternoon. Free throw opportunity, 1 of 2 on the way. Can't get the shooter's roll. Substitution is Roddick Schmidt returns into the game after a little run there by Reese Nitschke, a 6-foot freshman guard. Free throw opportunity, number 2 here for Skoglund. Is good. Skoglund now with 12 points. Maple River will go the other side of the floor now to Bosch. Left-handed side to Dahl. Dahl reverse it, right-handed side. Bounce pass now to Wisniewski. Now to Bosch as they work it around to Thor. That's going to be a traveling violation here on the Raiders. Blake Newitt, turnover here on Maple River. Titus will come into the game. Nice minutes here for Branson Sagert of the Oaks Tornadoes. Oaks trying to pick up their 12th win of the season, while Maple River looking for their 7th win of the year. Tornadoes high post touch to Garza. Garza looking for the backdoor cut. Nothing there now to Schmidt. Schmidt making his way off the window. Good for 2. Roddick Schmidt with 4 points, and the Tornadoes scored 64 in the loss against the Warbirds, are continuing to fly high right now offensively with 31 points here in the opening half. Ball works it now to Bosch, up top to Wisniewski to Dahl. Dahl will utilize it back up top as the Tornadoes again stay out in this zone, being very active up top with Roddick Schmidt right now open. Left pocket three. Dahl can't get the shooter's roll to go. Rebound to Garza, and one and done here for the Raiders. Raiders had their chance in the first quarter, had multiple second, third, and fourth chance opportunities on a possession, but they could never get a field goal. Thorpe looking for the dribble pullback, instead makes the pass to Garza, now to Schmidt from block to block, off the window, no rebound, put back Garza, yes. Garza with another board, he's got 8, and the Tornadoes starting to separate right now, up by 23 points. Carter Bosch, Wisniewski. Bosch back to the top of the key, trying to get that left elbow jumper, can't. Bosch to Dahl. Dahl to Bosch. Bosch will shoot the right wing three. That'll go long. Rebound here to Oaks. Tornadoes, other side of the floor goes Skoglund. Skoglund will utilize it here, spinning on Wisniewski. Looking for the step through. Kobe, good defense to wall him off. Oh, what a spin by Schmidt for 2. Roddick Schmidt with a pirouette. He's got 6. Largest lead of the game for Oaks right now, as Maple River just trying to get something positive offensively going. Silling, it was halfway down and rattled out. It's been that kind of half here for Maple River. Tornadoes will see this one. Skoglund to the baseline, off the window. There's a foul. And Trey Skoglund will head back to the free throw line, where he's 2 of 4 from the stripe so far here this afternoon. Foul be on Wisniewski, his first, team second. And going to the stripe, again, the senior in Skoglund. Trey, free throw attempt, got it. Now with 13 points, substitution is Preston Dowse. Free throw attempt, number 2 here for Skoglund. Skoglund goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and for the Oaks Tornadoes, well out in front right now here at over 2 minutes to play in the half. Dahl, left wing, bounce pass up top to Dowse. Dowse, reverse it to Silling. Silling comes through inside the paint, gets fouled and counted. T. Silling now has 5 and has a chance to make it 6 at the line. Foul will be assessed on Oaks. This one will be the 3rd on Titus and the 3rd in the game for the Tornadoes, all of them coming by the 5'10 junior in Titus. For Maple River, able to get the and one opportunity here for Silling now with 6 points. 5 points in the first quarter for the Raiders, 8 so far here in the second. As Oaks right-handed side to Thorpe. Thorpe gives it back up top to Skoglund. Skoglund now to Sagert. Back to Trey. Skoglund to Thorpe, right baseline, three-pointer, got it! Bo Thorpe has hit another one. His 3rd 3 of the game, he's got 9. Raiders, right-handed side, is this looking to get reversed? Right wing now to Bosch. Bosch at the top of the key to Dahl. Dahl making his way and pass across on the interior and a turnover. Bo Thorpe gets the steal. Other side of the floor goes Skoglund. Skoglund spinning up the interior, hanging, shooting, and scoring. Trey Skoglund with an and one. Foul on Carter Bosch, his first and the team's 3rd. And this is one of those games where on one side, everything that could go right has gone right, and anything that could go wrong nearly has gone wrong from a Maple River perspective. And free throw attempt is good. Skoglund with the and one opportunity, and for the first time today, it's a 30-point lead here for the Tornadoes. Connor Dahl at the left wing. Back up top now to Bosch. Bosch bounce pass to Silling. Silling off the window, good for 2. T. Silling got to his spot, able to finish now with 8. As Oaks here with Skoglund will work it in the front court. Skoglund looking for a teammate here. Jumper on the way from 12 feet, rattle it in. Trey Skoglund with his 6th made field goal of the game. Oaks is shooting 68% from the floor, while Maple River at 33% right now, and that has been the difference in this contest. Connor Dahl, left wing. Dahl, bounce pass, stolen away here by Skoglund. Skoglund and the Oaks Tornadoes will walk the ball up the floor, and Oaks will look to see if they can get to 47 or 48 points before the half. They did score 101 time this season against Napoleon Gackel Streeter back on January the 27th, and they're nearly on pace to do that here. Skoglund, they go underneath the screen. He'll shoot the three, rattle it out, rebound to Silling, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. After one half of play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 45-15 with the advantage here for the Oaks Tornadoes. Our halftime show is coming up next.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. The Oaks Tornadoes 45, the Maple River Raiders 15 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes, and welcome to our halftime show where Oaks is shooting, simply put, they are on fire. 17 of 26 from the floor, 6 of 10 from the three-point line, and they're 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. The Tornadoes again with a 19-point first quarter and a 26-point second quarter. Maple River 6 of 18 shooting from the floor. They're 1 of 6 from 3 and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. The Raiders 2 assists to 7 turnovers, while for the Tornadoes right now 10 assists on their 17 made field goals, and they have yet to commit a turnover here for Oaks. That's really the difference of the game. Trey Skoglund, they got him down for 21 points, so I guess we'll go with the statistician here with 21. We had him for 19 regardless. Skoglund is playing really well right now. 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 made three-pointers. Skoglund also 5 of 7 from the free throw line. 9 points then for Bo Thorpe with 3 made threes. 8 points for Eddie Garza in this one. 4 points, 5 rebounds for Roddick Schmidt. Again, Trey Skoglund leading the floor with 21 points here in this one. And between Garza, Schmidt, Thorpe, and Skoglund, they got all 10 of the assists for the Tornadoes. For the Maple River Raiders, they're led in the scoring column here in this one. 8 points of T. Silling on 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Silling also with 4 rebounds. You have 3 points with Blake Thor, a triple from there. 2 points for Connor Dahl and 2 points for Carter Bosch here in the first quarter of play. Again, Maple River currently led by the 8 points of T. Silling. Points in the paint, 25-10 in favor of Oaks. Second chance points, 14-1, and points off turnovers, 13-0 in favor of the Tornadoes. Again, no matter how you slice it, it's been all the team in orange and black here in the opening 16 minutes. This is our halftime show. We come back, we'll let you know what's coming up later throughout today and this week on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richland, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional-grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
It's the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's give you a prize of what's going on in District 2 again. Any finals that we get from across the way at the Jamestown Civic Center, we will bring those to you here. Actually, Montpelier and Lemoore Litchfield Marion will play in the first semifinal, and the second semifinal will feature Linton HMB and Ellendale. The loser-out games currently going on right now, Kidder County and Medina Pinger Buchanan, and then you'll have Napoleon, Gackel, Streeter, and South Border also later tonight. You can go to our website at YourLiveEvent.com to check out more games throughout the week. We will have the Minnesota side will really get into full swing of things later this week here on YourLiveEvent.com. The EDC Boys and Girls Basketball Tournament on Saturday, 6 games for you with the state qualifiers, including the EDC Boys and Girls Basketball Championships. And then from there, we will get you slated for Thursday with our coverage of the Division A Girls Basketball Tournament with our audio-only broadcasts of Northern Cass and Thompson, and then the Division B Girls Basketball Tournament with our audio-only broadcasts of Mayport, CG, Sargent County, and the Maple River Raiders. Again, we'll have those for you here on YourLiveEvent.com and follow all those teams whether they win or whether they lose throughout the Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. At the half here on YourLiveEvent.com for the Oaks Tornadoes. Again, Trey Skoglin with 21 on the way. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, they were led by T. Silly with 8. After the conclusion of this game, we will get to our second loser-out contest featuring Richland and Tri-State. And then the semifinals tonight featuring Sargent County and Weimar Lidgewood roughly at 6, followed by the nightcap with Hankinson and Barnes County North. 16 minutes of basketball remains here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. This is the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackel, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1950, Dickey Rural Telephone was the first in the state to offer telephone service to its members.
When I come on board, it was just telephone, and it's not telephone no more, it's internet. Once we got that in place, America grew.
We're providing the connection that connects everybody to the world, and without it, we'd just be out here on the prairie. Everybody would forget about us. Pretty proud to be a part of DRN ReadyTech.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, as again it is day number 2 of the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. We will continue to have coverage tomorrow as well. That'll be scheduled for 4:30, barring again what Mother Nature has in store from now until tomorrow afternoon. As you got teams from Hankinson, Tri-State potentially, these Oaks Tornadoes, and in between here as Carter Bosch hits the deck and a turnover. Other side of the floor goes Skoglund. Skoglund will utilize it here, right to the paint, off the window, finger roll, can't get it, rebound, put back, Schmidt got it to go. Roddick Schmidt with the 2 points here, and for the Oaks Tornadoes, they now lead it by 32. Silling with Bosch, Wisniewski, Blake Thor, and Connor Dahl out to start this second half for Maple River. Silling making his way, gives it to Thor. Blake right wing to Wisniewski. Kobe, nice little jab step to the paint, off the window. Got it to go, but a foul before the shot. Foul will be on Oaks and Bo Thorpe, his first and the team's first. Skoglund with also on the floor, Sagert starting here in the second half with Thorpe. You have Garza and Roddick Schmidt. Titus not out there with those 3 fouls. Foul here on the armbar with Garza. Garza's going to pick up his first, the team's second. If you're Maple River right now, trailing it by 32 points to inbound it. Skoglund trying to get the steal as Silling gets on the deck, and the arrow will favor the Oaks Tornado. So eventually a turnover as such here for Maple River. For Oaks, it's been right from the jump. They got out going early, especially with those 3-pointers by Bo Thorpe. Trey Skoglund, 11 points in the first quarter, and they just added on to it here from a Tornado perspective. Losing his balance is Thorpe. Turnover, the first one of the game for Oaks. And now Carter Bosch brings in the front court. Bosch takes the ball, screen Bosch, gives it. As this will go to Silling. Silling making his way off the window, got it to go. T. Silling in double digits with 10. Oh, for the Oaks Tornadoes right now, Trey Skoglund brings it against this man pressure defense. Skoglund crossing over on Wisniewski. Nice little slip pass to Schmidt. Schmidt lost it on a bounce last touch here from Connor Dahl. Inbound the basketball will be Bo Thorpe for the Tornadoes. As Thorpe gives it up top. Looking is Skoglund. Trey. Step through to Garza. Jumper from 16. Garza showing you the range in double digits now with 10. And the Tornadoes continue to get going here in the third quarter from an offensive point of view, like they did in the opening 16 minutes. Silling to kick. Thor right wing open. 3 coming. 3 off the back tap. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Bo Thorpe. Thorpe here for the Tornadoes. Taking the ball screen. Leaves it left wing. Thorpe looking for it on the interior. Finds Garza. Garza back to the right of the key here to Sagert. Sagert crossing over left to right to the paint. Count it. The sophomore Sagert with an and one. 5 points on the way for Branson. Foul will be on Maple River. Their first of the quarter. Connor Dahl will pick up his first as well. As Preston Downs will check in here for the Raiders. Free throw opportunity here for Sagert. Trying to convert the and one. Sagert free throw is up and long. Rebound tapped out. Silling will come up with it here for the Raiders. Other side of the floor goes Carter Bosch. Bosch in the front court. Calls out the offense. As he does, able to reverse here on Skoglund. Now to Thor. Thor looking for the slip pass to Silling, and Garza gets the steal. Garza the other side, now to Skoglund. Skoglund at the free throw line. Skoglund making his way. Bosch looking for the steal. Will have a jump ball in the arrow. Will make it signed to Maple River. So if you're Oaks or anybody, when you're leading by this much, it's not playing the scoreboard well. If you're Maple River, it's, again, winning every possession, both offensively and defensively. You have to play nearly flawless to give yourselves a striking chance late in the fourth quarter. Skip, Dahl, right pocket, 3 coming. Connor, book it. Connor Dahl with his second 3 of the tournament for the 5'10 senior guard. He's got 5. Oaks with Skoglund. Maple River went a lot of 2-3 zone the first half, now going mainly man pressure defense here in the second. Garza gives it up top to Trey Skoglund. They go underneath the screen. He'll shoot and he'll bury one. Trey Skoglund with his third three-pointer of the contest. That's the 7th for the Tornadoes here this afternoon. Carter Bosch up top to Thor. Thor leaves it now to Dahl. Wants another three, left wing off the front of the iron. And the board to Roddick Schmidt. Tornadoes nearly at their season average in scoring per contest. They average 56 a night. Sager now to Garza. Garza at the right wing with the basketball, finds Skoglund. Skoglund, an illegal ball screen coming from Garza was never set, and he will pick up his second and the team's third here of the quarter. Substitution as Titus will come in for Garza, as Oaks will go more towards a guard-oriented lineup here this afternoon with the substitution. Make sure you stay to our post-game show once we get there. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Take a look at the final numbers. That and more all still to come once we get to our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. Dahl, jumper, can't get it. Rebound here to Oaks. Bo Thorpe, the other side of the floor. Thorpe not at the top of the key to Skoglund. Skoglund will utilize it now to Christopher Titus. Titus back up top to Sagert. Back to the right wing to Titus. Sagert waves him through on the dribble entry. Sagert now to Thorpe. Ball screen coming. Thorpe to Skoglund. Shot clock making its way to single digits. Thorpe with a deep three. This will go short, and this will go out of bounds towards Maple River. Raiders with a couple of defensive stops here. And we'll see a officials timeout. Again, our officials here today, Cale Hamry with Hunter and Logan Fingston, part of our three-man officiating crew. Carter Bosch in the front court, looking for the bounce pass. Looking on the interior to Silling. Eventually, Skoglund able to bat that one away, and Skoglund gets the ball right back in transition. Finds a teammate. This one will go to Titus, and a turnover on Oaks, their third of the third quarter. But for Coach Jeremy Skoglund, it goes back to everything that he talked about on our pregame show, knowing where Dahl, Silling, and Bosch are respectively as the clock gets going. And then from that point of view, trying to just continue to have a really good defensive effort, and they've had that from the opening jump here today. This one will go to Bosch, right-handed side. Dow's doubled up here. Dow's looking for it on the interior. Now to Bosch. Bosch, couple of dribbles, and we'll see a foul on the floor. This will be the fourth against the Tornadoes. Foul will be on Roddick Schmidt. His first, the team's fourth, and for Maple River, they will inbound the basketball here with Carter Bosch. Silling on the inside with a wraparound for two. Silling's got 12, and the Maple River Raiders, their season low in points, 31 at Ellendale, back before the first of the year on December the 30th. Thorpe to Sagert. Sagert, left-handed side, down to Titus. High post touch as this will go to Skoglund. Skoglund with a jab step, looking to give the handoff. Doesn't. Jumper from 14 will go short. Rebound to Carter Bosch, and the Raiders are on transition. Bosch here will utilize it. Bosch making his way to the paint, off the window. Got it to go for two. Carter Bosch has 4 points. Raiders trail it by 30. It was this exact margin after 16 minutes, and we'll see a timeout here on the floor. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
There's a lot to see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun, bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small-town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
As we see the bench here for Jeremy Skoglund coming out and talking with the guys on the floor. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. They're a community partner that you can always count on. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Another timeout here, Oaks with Skoglund. Leaves it left-handed side out of Titus. Skoglund, 20 seconds on the shot clock, finds Thorpe. Maple River going a little 2-3 zone. Titus to the baseline, open, left pocket three on the way for Oaks. Will go along here with Nitschke and aboard to Dahl. Connor Dahl in transition. Dahl right to left cross, making his way to the paint for two. Connor Dahl, 5 points in the quarter, 7 in the game. Maple River will stay in this little zone defense here. Right-handed side, this will go to Thorpe. Thorpe gets the ball right back now to Skoglund. Skoglund reverse it to Titus, the baseline Nitschke. Oaks more than content to milk some clock out right now. They've been patient throughout, trying to get those reversals along the way, looking for an open jumper like this. This will go along, backside board to Bosch, and Bosch once again in transition. Carter Bosch the other side of the floor. Bosch with the skip, looking for Dahl, patted out of bounds, and it will be Maple River basketball. In the quarter, Oaks with 9 points, Maple River with 11 right now. Raiders on the inbounds here with Bosch. Dahl open, right pocket three on the way. Connor long, rebound here to Dow's, now to Silling. Silling couple hard dribbles, lost it on the way up, and it will be Raider basketball. So Maple River to inbound it on the baseline. Raiders' 22nd game of the season. It's the 21st contest for Oaks. Bosch to Dahl. Dahl spinning, hanging, shooting. Dahl off the back and the front of the iron there. Just couldn't get it to go. Rebound here to Oaks. Trace Skoglund in the front court. Little 1-2-2 zone defense here from Maple River. Skoglund bounce pass left-handed side to both Thorpe. Thorpe looking for Garza. There's the high to the low to Titus. Titus on the interior, making his way to the baseline. Thorpe left pocket three. Splash City. That shot is pretty. Both Thorpe with his fourth made triple of the game. Bo now with 8 3-pointers in 7 quarters in this tournament. Carter Bosch up top to Thor. Thor zips it to Dahl. This will be a turnover here on Maple River. 5.9 remaining here in the third. Skoglund crossing the timeline to Garza. Garza from deep to beat the horn. That's how we'll end our third quarter of play. It's the Oaks Tornadoes 57, the Maple River Raiders 26. Third quarter is done. Fourth quarter is next on your live event.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need. Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
High school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com, 57-26. The Oaks Tornadoes out in a flurry, lead at 57-26 with 8 minutes remaining here in this basketball contest. Our first of 4 games for you here on yourliveevent.com. For the Mayport CG Patriots, Maple River Raiders and Sargent County girls basketball team making their way a little farther west for the state girls basketball tournament. They'll be making their way to Jamestown, Northern Cass, Thompson. Some of the teams from the east making their way, including Valley City as well, Devils Lake, to Minot for the Division A, part of the first year of the 3-class basketball system. Dahl with the defensive rebound after the miss. Oaks going a little zone here to start this fourth quarter. Bosch, left-handed side of Dahl. Bounce pass. This will go on deflection. Thorpe with a home run heave to Skoglund. 2 points. Got it. Trey Skoglund now has scored in every quarter, and with this current score on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it'll be running time here in the fourth. 30 points or more. Again, it goes into the running time or mercy rule. As Dahl bounce pass here to Bosch. Bosch making its way to Dowse, to high post to Wisniewski, who spins and will have a stolen basketball, as this will be with Roddick Schmidt. Skoglund crossing over, hands it off now to Bo Thorpe, back to Skoglund. Skoglund with the little cradle rock inside the paint, slips it to Roddick Schmidt for 2. Schmidt now in double digits with 10, and the Tornadoes lead it by 35. It's been all Oaks here in this contest from the opening tap. It was 3-0 Oaks, 5-0 Oaks. Oaks has never trailed here in this one. Jumper by Dahl, can't get it. Rebound is Skoglund. Skoglund, the other side of the floor, finds Thorpe. Thorpe off the window for 2. And a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. 6:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's the high school District 1 boys basketball tournament on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
The Oaks Tornadoes on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Go to dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com with a 63-26 lead over the Maple River Raiders with just 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Carter Bosch up top. Into the game now is going to be Damian Norrie, the 5'11 sophomore guard. Norrie finds Dahl. Dahl at the left wing, kick to Wisniewski. Wisniewski here looking for it. Finds it up top to Norrie. Norrie zips it to Dahl, right baseline three-pointer. Connor, book it. Connor Dahl in double digits now with 10, his second three-pointer here of the contest. Other side is Sagert. Sagert top of the key. He'll shoot the 3 and he buries another one. Sagert his second three-pointer of the game for Oaks. They've hit 9 from beyond the arc. Silling skips it now to Dahl. Dahl at the left baseline will shoot another one. Dahl can't get it to go. Rebound by T. T stepped through and there's a foul. Silling with 12 points in the game. Heads back to the free throw line for his 4th and 5th opportunities. Schmidt will pick up the foul, his second, team's first in the fourth quarter, and free throw opportunities upcoming again for Maple River. They're 2 of 3 from the free throw line. All the free throws by Silling. Makes the first. After the conclusion of this game, going to be pretty close to about a 4:30 start time, as we'll have a substitution as Wisniewski will check out. As coming back into the game will be Blake Thor. Free throw opportunity is second one short. Rebound for Dahl. Dahl finds Bosch. Bosch with a dribble pullback. Right wing 3. Halfway down. Can't get it to go. Bo Thorpe with a defensive board. And Tri-State Richland coming up after the conclusion of this game. Around 4:30 the scheduled opening tap time. As Meyer on the interior, now posting up is Roddick Schmidt with a turnaround jumper. No, Schmidt stays with it. Roddick, 10-footer baseline, can't get it to go. Oaks will hustle after it with Bo Thorpe. Bounce pass. This one goes in the hands of the freshman and Meyer. Back to the top, and Oaks will set up the offense. Sagert, now to Thorpe. Thorpe with the cradle rock. Guarded here by Bosch. Tapped out of play will be Tornado basketball. First time these two teams met, very similar score. It was 62-35 in Oaks. Oaks pick up the victory, and Tornadoes looking to go 2-0 against the Raiders here in this 2023-24 campaign. Stolen away, Carter Bosch, 2-on-1. Bounce pass across the way to Thor for 2. Blake Thor now with 5, give Bosch the assist. And for Maple River, up to 32 points now on the night. for Oaks. Titus, teardropper off the window. Can't get it. Titus, though, offensive putback, good for 2. Christopher Titus playing with foul trouble from the opening tap, gets his first field goal of the game. And for the Tornadoes, they're starting 5 all in the scoring column. Getting the steal is Thorpe, but he's out of bounds. And it will go right back in the hands of Maple River. Substitution is Reese Nitschke will come in, while Maple River with Kyle Palmer, the 5'10 sophomore. Connor Dahl will come out one more time. Get a handshake from the head coach, Jay Koka. Get a couple of handshakes and hugs from his respective teammates as well for Maple River. Him and Caleb Dow's the lone 2 seniors here for Maple River this season. Top of the key, Thor will shoot the 3-pointer. That'll come up short. Rebounded Nitschke for the Oaks Tornadoes. Nitschke works the other side, lost it, threw it up, trying to get a magic shot to go down, and this one will come out of play. But these are always the tough moments. No matter what team you cheer for, the conclusion of a senior season, it hits you like a brick wall. Doesn't matter if it comes in tournament season, doesn't matter if it comes at state. If you're fortunate to, knock on wood, not have to worry about an injury all year, as Silling makes a nice move, able to finish with the left hand now with 15 points. Just one of the tough things to overcome is, again, our next game we'll see something similar where one team's season will come to a close, and for someone, their seniors will be their last game they put on their respective basketball uniform. Jumper by Meyer, no rebound. Titus for 2. Carter Bosch will utilize it here in the front court. Right-handed side to Thor. Thor at the right wing with the skip now to Bosch. Bosch jumper on the way from 13. Got it to go. Bosch now with 4 points. And a timeout on the floor. This a substitution timeout to get some new legs into the game. Levi Lovelace, the 6'2 junior, will come in. While for Maple River, they will make the substitution here of Charlie McGulloch, the 5'8 freshman. And checking the game, we mentioned Palmer is also in. And you have Trapper Smith, the 5'9 sophomore forward. Titus on the inside, jumper on the way, can't get it to go. Rebound, Meyer, putback, nobody's fouled. Oaks 5 of 8 from the free throw line. They will shoot 2. Foul will be on Maple River's Kyle Palmer. His first, team's first of the fourth quarter. And 2 free throw attempts upcoming here for Oaks. Free throw attempt is going to be long. Second, we'll see a substitution as Gabe Bernstein will check in, also James Butkey, the 6-foot sophomore forward. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Meyer is good. Meyer 1 of 2 from the free throw line as the Tornadoes extend their advantage a little bit more on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Most points given up this season for Maple River, 71. Did it against Barn Sky North, Mayport CG, and now against this Tornado club. Foul will be on Oaks. This will be on Nitschke, his first and the team's second. So again, this matches the most points that Maple River has given up in a game this season. On the interior off the window for 2 is Kyle Palmer. He gets in the scoring column here for the Raiders. Front court now for Oaks. About a 10-second shot clock to game clock differential here as Sagert wings into the front court. Jeremy Scoglin giving some instructions here on what to run. And a foul here on Maple River. Trapper Smith will pick up his first and the team's second. All that Oaks now needs to do is inbound the basketball, hold it, and the Oaks Tornadoes will be moving on into the District 1 tournament, where they will play against the loser of our last game tonight, Hankinson or Barn Sky North, in a region qualifier tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. The Tornadoes now improved to 12-9 on this season. The Maple River Raiders will finish the year at 6 wins and 16 losses. Again, the seniors of Caleb Dow's and Connor Dahl playing their final game here for Maple River. Your final on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Oaks Tornadoes go wire to wire and win it 71-38. Our post-game show, brought to you in part by Petro Stomping Centers, is next.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Geothermal Solutions is your full-service contractor for geothermal heating and cooling. By putting in geothermal, you will have superior comfort and dependability while saving you money. Geothermal Solutions handles commercial and residential. Geothermal Solutions is located at 311 Main Avenue South in Hankinson. Give Eric and Bob a call at 701-242-7252. That's Geothermal Solutions in Hankinson for all your geothermal heating and cooling needs.
As we come back now on our Petro Stopping Center's postgame show, joining us is our Enbridge Energy player of the game here for the Oaks Tornadoes. He is, again, that is the 6-foot senior, the lone senior here for Oaks. That is Trey Skoglund, 9 of 14 shooting from the floor, 26 points here. Trey, congratulations on the win. Let's just talk about the hot start, right? You got going early in the first quarter. You carried that with you in the second. What was it about this team's offense and really good active defense that you liked today against Maple River?
We just share the ball very well. We're super unselfish. We don't care who's scoring. We don't care who's got to do what job. We just all do our jobs, and we get the job done really well when we work as a team, and it's just super fun to play with.
And Bo Thorpe got going again, another 4 threes. He had 4 threes on Friday, 4 threes today, 8 so far in the tournament. When Bo can hit that first one, what does it do for the team offensively?
When Bo Thorpe starts off with a 3, we know it's going to be a good night for us. We know we're going to get up there in the scoring column because his three-point shooting brings a lot to our team, brings a lot of energy, and it spreads the floor for our bigs and our guards to penetrate. So it's huge when he starts off hot. 2 games here. You had 2 really good offensive games. Your coach and your dad might say one good defensive and maybe one not so good defensive game. But what do you hope to carry into so far 2 games into that region qualifier tomorrow afternoon? We hope to carry energy and effort from this last game. We came out a little sluggish, a little nervous in the first game, but we had a great weekend spending time together, getting our minds right, and we just came out super excited, super hot. We were ready to go today, and it was awesome to be a part of, awesome to start up.
Final thing for you, Trey, what would it mean to get to the Jamestown Civic Center and continue your season if you can pick up a win tomorrow afternoon?
It'd be the first time I make it to the region tournament as a starter, so it would mean a whole lot to me. That's been my goal for a really long time, and sure hope we can get there, and I think we can with our energy and effort that we brought today.
Trey, congratulations on the win. Best of luck tomorrow in the region qualifier.
All right, thank you.
Trey Skoglund, again, our player of the game, will continue after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
As we come back on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, the Petro Stopping Center, your one-stop travel hub for all of your road trip needs. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week with a wide selection of food, gear for the upcoming spring and summer, and you can gas your ride as well. Let them roll out the VIP treatment for you today just off I-94 and alongside 45th Street in Fargo. Final numbers look like this. Oaks shot 28 of 58 shooting from the floor, 9 of 16 from 3 and 6 of 11 from the free throw line. 15 assists on 28 field goals for the Tornadoes with just 6 turnovers, while for the Maple River Raiders, 16 of 38 shooting from the floor, 3 of 15 from the land of 3 and 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 20 rebounds for Maple River, 7 assists and 14 turnovers. Individually, 26 points for Trace Skoglund on 9 of 14 shooting with 3 threes, 14 points for Bo Thorpe, who went 4 of 6 from the three-point line, 10 points then for Eddie Garza with 4 rebounds, 8 points for Roddick Schmidt and 8 boards, and 4 points for Christopher Titus. And coming off the bench, Giles Meyer able to get a free throw as well. For the Maple River Raiders, T. Silly with 15.6 rebounds. Connor Dawn, his final game for the Raiders with 10 points, 3 boards here in this one. 6 points then for Carter Bosch with 3 assists. 5 points for Blake Thor, 2 points for Kyle Palmer off the bench for Maple River. It's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We heard from him just moments ago. That again is the lone senior for the Oaks Tornadoes, Trace Skoglund. 9 of 14 shooting from the floor, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Skoglund also added 5 assists and 3 steals. He was everywhere today, averaging just over a point per minute. Trace Skoglund is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Go to Enbridge.com. Enbridge, for career opportunities, life takes energy. That is Enbridge.com. From there, we go to our Already Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, and that's the opening start here for the Oaks Tornadoes. They outscore Maple River 19-5 in the opening 8 minutes and 26-10 in the second 8 minutes to take a 45-15 lead. They really put the game away after the opening 16 minutes of play. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. Again, the quick up and down frenetic pace for Oaks early on in this one, and they just never let it slip away. The start for the Oaks Tornadoes is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. Contact Arctic Enterprises at planterdoc.com. They are there to help you. So Maple River 6-16, Oaks now 12-9 into a state qualifier tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. Still to come, Tri-State and Richland. That's coming up around the corner. Again, that does it for our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. Join us for our next loser out game in about 15 minutes for the opening tap on YourLiveEvent.com.